Ever wondered how you can create a delicious meal with just 3 ingredients? Well, it's not only possible, but it's also a game changer in today's fast-paced world. Welcome to the Power of 3, where we introduce you to the concept of 3-ingredient meals. This approach is all about simplicity, efficiency, and flavor. Imagine this: you're coming home after a long day. The last thing you want to do is spend hours in the kitchen, or perhaps you're on a budget and want to make every penny count. 3-ingredient meals are your solution. They are time-saving, cost-effective, and oh so simple. But don't be fooled by the simplicity. These meals are bursting with flavor, proving that you don't need a long list of ingredients to create a delicious dish. So, are you ready to take a culinary trip with us into the world of 3-ingredient meals? First up, we have a creamy avocado pasta that will make your taste buds dance with joy. This dish is a celebration of simplicity and flavor, made with just 3 main ingredients. The star of the show is the humble avocado, a fruit loved by many for its rich, buttery taste and myriad health benefits. Let's jump right into the process. Start by setting a large pot of water to boil. While we wait for bubbles, let's talk about pasta. You can use any type you like, but for this recipe, a whole grain variety works best, as it complements the creaminess of the avocado and adds an extra layer of texture. Now, onto the crown jewel of this recipe, the avocado. This green gem is not just delicious, it's packed with healthy fats, fiber, and essential vitamins that boost your health in numerous ways. Slice it open, remove the pit, and scoop out the flesh. Add a clove of garlic for a little kick, and blend until you have a smooth, creamy sauce. The beauty of this dish lies in its simplicity, and the magic happens when these ingredients meld together. By now, your pasta should be perfectly al dente. Drain it and return it to the pot. Pour in your creamy avocado sauce, stirring gently to ensure every strand of pasta is gloriously coated. The heat of the pasta will slightly warm the sauce, releasing the aromatic flavors of the avocado and garlic. This dish is a testament to the fact that good food doesn't have to be complicated. It's a perfect choice for those days when you want something quick, healthy, and incredibly satisfying. It's a meal that loves you back, nourishing your body while delighting your palate. Remember, cooking is an adventure, and the best part is that you get to decide the route. Feel free to add your favorite herbs or spices to the sauce, or toss in some grilled chicken or sautéed veggies for an extra boost of flavor and nutrition. And voila! A creamy, delicious, and healthy meal is ready to be relished. This creamy avocado pasta is more than just a dish. It's a culinary experience that brings joy to your table and goodness to your body. Next, we are diving into the sea with our honey-glazed salmon. Imagine this: a succulent piece of salmon, glazed with the sweet and sticky goodness of honey, seasoned to perfection, and baked until it's just right. That's what we're whipping up today. Let's start with a beautiful salmon fillet. Salmon is not just delicious, but it's also packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for heart health. So, not only is this dish going to be a treat for your taste buds, but it'll also be a boon for your heart. Now, let's get down to the glazing. We're going to need some honey for that sweet, sticky glaze we all love. The honey will caramelize as the salmon bakes, giving it a beautiful golden color and a flavor that's the perfect blend of sweet and savory. Next, we'll season our salmon. A bit of salt and pepper should do the trick, but feel free to get creative. Maybe a sprinkle of garlic powder for a bit of a kick, or some lemon zest for a fresh twist. The choice is yours, after all. This is your show. Once our salmon is all dressed up, it's time to bake it. The trick to a perfectly baked salmon is not to overcook it. We want it to be flaky, but still moist and juicy. So we're going to pop it in a preheated oven and let it bake for about 10 to 12 minutes. As it bakes, the honey will start to caramelize, and the flavors will meld together, creating a symphony of taste that's sure to impress. The aroma will fill your kitchen, making your mouth water in anticipation. And when it's finally done, you'll have a dish that's not just pleasing to the palate, but also a feast for the eyes. There you have it, a sumptuous honey-glazed salmon that is sure to impress. So why wait? Put on that apron and get cooking. You're just a few steps away from a meal that's as nutritious as it is delicious. Finally, we are ending on a sweet note with our fluffy banana pancakes. This delightful breakfast dish will surely brighten up your morning and perhaps even your entire day. Not only are these pancakes incredibly easy to make, but they're also healthy and delicious. Let's start with the bananas. You'll need 2 ripe ones. The riper, the better. This is because ripe bananas are sweeter and easier to mash. So get your fork ready and start mashing until you have a smooth, creamy mixture. Now we're adding in 2 eggs. The eggs are crucial as they bind everything together and give our pancakes their fluffy texture. Whisk them into the mashed bananas until you get a consistent mixture. Remember, the key to fluffy pancakes is not to overmix. Next, we'll sprinkle in a teaspoon of baking powder. This might seem like a small amount, but trust me, it works wonders. It's the secret ingredient that makes your pancakes rise and come out beautifully golden brown. Once you've mixed everything together, it's time to cook your pancakes. Heat up a non-stick pan over medium heat and drop in a dollop of your batter. Watch as it sizzles and bubbles, then flip it over when you see the edges getting a bit crispy. The natural sweetness of the bananas really shines through in this recipe. It's a refreshing change from regular pancakes that often require a hefty pour of syrup to satisfy your sweet tooth. Plus, the fluffy texture is just divine. It's like biting into a cloud. Cooking these pancakes will fill your kitchen with the most heavenly aroma, a scent that promises a delicious meal. And the best part is that they only take about 10 minutes to make from start to finish. And just like that, you have a stack of sweet, fluffy pancakes ready to be devoured. Whether you want to indulge in them for breakfast, brunch, or even dessert, these banana pancakes are sure to hit the spot. Enjoy every bite and remember that cooking doesn't have to be complicated to be satisfying and delicious. There you go. 3 delicious, easy-to-make meals with just 3 ingredients each. In the span of mere minutes, we've navigated our way through the kitchen, creating culinary delights that are both simple and rewarding. Let's take a moment to revisit what we've accomplished. First, we embarked on a journey to Italy with our creamy avocado pasta. The creamy texture of the avocado, combined with the al dente pasta, created a symphony of flavors that was both comforting and nutritious. We were reminded that sometimes the most memorable meals are the ones that blend simplicity with creativity. Next, we ventured into the realm of seafood with our honey-glazed salmon. This dish brought together the delicate flavor of fresh salmon with the sweetness of honey and the tanginess of lemon, resulting in a combination that was nothing short of a taste bud explosion. The result was a meal that not only tasted incredible, but was also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, providing a healthy dose of nutrition. Finally, we concluded our culinary adventure with a sweet treat, our banana pancakes. These fluffy pancakes, made with ripe bananas and eggs, offered a guilt-free indulgence. We proved that dessert doesn't have to be elaborate to be delicious. Sometimes, the simplest ingredients can create the most delightful surprises. But more than just providing you with recipes, we've shown you that cooking doesn't have to be a daunting task. It's about experimenting with flavors, playing with ingredients, and ultimately, creating something that brings joy to you and to those you share your meals with. These recipes are not just about the food. They're about the experience of standing in your kitchen, choosing your ingredients, and watching as they transform into something delicious. It's about the satisfaction that comes from knowing you've created something from scratch with your own 2 hands. And perhaps most importantly, these recipes are about empowering you. Whether you're a seasoned home cook or a kitchen novice, these 3 ingredient meals prove that anyone can create delicious, nutritious meals in no time at all. So the next time you find yourself staring into your pantry or fridge, unsure of what to make, remember these recipes. Remember the creamy avocado pasta, the honey-glazed salmon, the banana pancakes. Remember that you don't need a plethora of ingredients or hours in the kitchen to create something wonderful. Remember, Great meals don't always need a long list of ingredients. Sometimes all it takes is 3. Until next time, happy cooking.